Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to this video. If you're watching this video right now, I want you to stop and realize that this is the most important video you've ever watched in your entire life. My name is Smith-Butler III. You're gonna learn how to live free, how to literally be and do whatever you want in this world. I understand that everyone's wearing masks when they go out. This is post-quarantine. This is during quarantine, actually. You're watching this video, so yes, I understand that everything's going on right now, and you can still be and do those things that you want if you understand the power of certain things that have been around for a little bit, like the internet, tools like this website. This website is a tool that you're on right now. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to know that there's a link in the description that you need to go to as soon as you watch this video, as soon as you finish watching it. Honestly, you should check it out right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should check that link out because this video will be on the website. It's going to be on the second page. But if you're on YouTube, I'm glad that you're here because this is one of the most powerful videos you've ever watched in your entire life. I am sure of it, certain of it. And listen, I'm going to dive right into it. Now, you're on the website. This is the third video actually you watched. The first page, you're seeing me live right now on my computer. The first page looks a little bit like this. So you're checking it out and it says, congratulations, you've officially been invited to join our private Facebook group. So that right then and there tells you, oh, that's the second page. So first website you're gonna see, it says Alex Morton and Leo Smith-Butler III are launching their new business in your area. Yes, that is true. We are launching our brand new business in your area so you can get involved. This video is about how to become what you actually wanted to live here for. Like, what is your goals and dreams? Do you have any? It's important to make them now. Everyone's understanding that like depression is at an all-time high. Everyone right now, they're just literally realizing that their jobs are not as secure as they thought they once were, you know? So now what are the options? A lot of people didn't have one. That's why they're waiting on a stimulus check to come in the mail. You know what the craziest thing about that is? Not even everybody got a stimulus check. So you got to understand that the system in the world that we're living by isn't set up for everyone to have freedom and fairness even. You know, some people didn't get the checks in the mail. I heard that they sent more checks in the mail to people that were actually dead, passed away, than people that actually needed it. And a lot of people didn't get them that actually needed it. So that right there tells you that there's a lot of things that need to be improved, but it's not about what they can do. It's about what we can do as a community, as a world. What can you do as a person, as a soul before you're in this body? You got to understand that we don't just go through this experience here on this planet and then it's done. You're a soul living in a body. I don't say this is I am hand. I say this is my hand. Same for you. You understand that you're living in this body. This is your vehicle. So if you hop into a Jeep, you don't refer to yourself as Jeep now. So if you're a soul and you give this body a name, why do you feel like that's just who you are? It's not. You're way bigger than that. So I just want to go out there and help you understand that I've been an entrepreneur working for myself for the past 7 years, thanks to a couple guys that I wanted to name right now: Alex Morton, Luke Hessler, and a lot of other individuals as well. But I wanted to specifically talk about those people in this video because the first video you watched on this website talked about Alex and how he's working with me. The second video, wouldn't be here without my buddy Luke. So Luke literally was the first one that I was introduced to after I got out of high school. He was making a lot of money at Michigan State, over $250,000 actually. And I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, I can now live and do what I want. You know, I saw him do it and all I had to do is now have faith that I could do the same thing. Have belief that I can have the same thing, because faith is seeing and believing in something that you can't even see. You know, same thing with fear. You gotta choose. When you fear something, that doesn't mean that there's danger involved. That's false evidence appearing real. It's an acronym. So you gotta understand that you get to choose in life. What do you believe is real? What do you believe? What do you fear in life? You can choose to believe nothing. You can watch this video and be like, oh, this is another one of those things. This is something you've never seen before in your entire life. And I'm gonna make sure you understand that by the end of this video. But you gotta look at life and say, what am I choosing? Am I choosing to just go through the day to day? Am I choosing to just follow what dreams my parents had for me? Did you go to school because your parents told you to? If you're a young person like myself in this world, you probably did. Because that was respectful, that felt respectful for you. But at the end of the day, what other plan, what other options did you have? Right? And we live in 2020 right now where we have the internet and it's as powerful as it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? Kylie Jenner made $1 billion on Instagram because of the internet. You don't have to do things the way that our parents, our grandparents did it, because as time moves forward, things change and you gotta go out there and change. You gotta go out there and do something different to get something different. So go out there, have faith and belief in something. Like I did when I saw Luke making that type of money, I looked at myself and I said, if he can do it, I can do it too. So I want you to understand that like you can do every single thing that you're seeing people in our organization do. Luke introduced me when I met him at Michigan State at an event. Actually, he introduced me to an organization that I became a part of called the Young Professionals, the Young Pros. And it's our mission to connect and develop the next generation of leaders who share a common desire of leaving the world a better place. So if that's you right now, you're watching this video and you want the world to be a better place, keep watching this video, because it's not about making the world a better place. This isn't about just everybody else. This is about you. It starts with you. This is about making your life better. I'm here to help you make your life better, to go be and do the things that you want, to make the amount of money that you need to have freedom in your life. And yes, that's your choice. What kind of car do you want to have? How big do you want your house to be? You know, a lot of people out here don't have a house. You know, I found out that in every hour, there's over 600 children that die from starvation. That's not the world that I want to live in. I feel like everyone at least deserves to eat, have a home, right? Be happy. And we don't live in a world like that. So why will we ever get comfortable? Why will we ever stop striving for a better world? Why will we stop trying to put ourselves in whatever positions we need to do to help those people out? It's because of the media. It's because of the things around us. They're so confusing, and our heads are so jumbled up that we're not focused on what's important. But this video is here to help you prioritize your life. Help you prioritize what's really important. Because I'm pretty sure you feel the same way as me, but like, what are we doing? What are we doing about it? And this is what we're doing right now. So Luke introduced me to that success, and I got involved with that organization, and I was able to grow from I'm born in Detroit. Live in Detroit. My family is from Detroit. They're still, a lot of them still in Detroit. So if you guys look up Detroit, if you've never heard of Detroit, it's literally, you can Google it. It's probably one of the worst cities, they say, in America. I came from that place, and I've never worked a job in my entire life. Because of this, being an entrepreneur and being involved with this organization, I was able to grow in my mind. Build my mindset is literally my greatest asset. And it's the reason why I already know no matter what happens, no matter who the president is, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to thrive. Because it's all about me and my mind. And it's all about the intellectual property that I have that no one can ever take away from me. You can take all of the money away from someone who has intellectual property and they can go and get it back. Oprah is a great example. There's so many other examples out there that you can name, but we had mentors in this organization that helped us get here. And that's why I want to offer the same thing to you, is get involved with our organization. That's the best thing to do right now, is because you're going to be surrounded around people that are positive, like I was, the past 7 years. I have now a clothing line, Kalo courses, a whole team, a media company, a record label. All this stuff is under Kalo courses. This was just an idea. You have ideas that need to go out there and happen too. And yes, it took money, but before that, it took a decision. You got to make a decision right now to take your life seriously. So this website is a system. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to just hear my story the whole time, so I'm just going to fast forward and let you know that Luke introduced me to Alex, who both of these guys are multimillionaires now. You know, so seeing them grow and be involved with them and be involved in business ventures with these guys, I've been able to see them firsthand grow. I've been able to see them firsthand, their morals that they live by, and how much love they truly do have for the world, and how much they give into just me. I was just a kid from Detroit. No one knew, no one cared about me. And when I met Luke, he saw the dream that I had. He saw the potential in me, and he worked with me every single day if I wanted him to, until I got to where I wanted to be. And that was the blessing that, you know, I had, was good people around me to help me out when my family wasn't so, you know, supportive. And it's not their fault. A lot of people don't understand. You know what's crazy? Our parents, you're probably watching this, your parents don't even know how to work the printer. Our grandparents don't even know how to work the printer. And we know how to work the internet so much that we're on TikTok doing the whoa, all of this stuff. And we have so much information and knowledge on how to work this technology, this internet. We can now reach the entire planet. Omnipresent. You guys know who Jake Paul is. You know, you guys know who these famous people on YouTube are. Jenna Marbles, etc. Ninja, right? Before we even know who the celebrities are in Hollywood. Because the same way the radio was, you know, outdated, and then when the TV came out, the TV is now outdated because we have cell phones. These cell phones literally are the new TV. Literally, that's what we're putting our attention on. So much so that when we're driving, we're not even watching the road. We're watching something on our phone, or we're texting. So you got to understand that now with the power of the internet, you can get in front of 7 billion people on the planet plus and say whatever you want to say. You now have omnipresence. Omnipresence, meaning you're in multiple places at one time. Watching this video right now, someone could be watching this in London, Sweden, America, you know, Africa, you name it. And I am literally right now in the US, in my kitchen, doing this video. I'm omnipresent. I'm in multiple places because of the internet. That's something we've never been able to do before, especially for free, because back in the day, even the technology to get on here would cost so much money, you would not be doing it. Everyone has the opportunity to get on there now, but we're not. And when we are, we're writing statuses, negativity, all these habits that we have ingrained in us that we don't want to keep. It's time to make a change. It's time to start posting positive. And this website's gonna do exactly that for you. I built this. I wanted to just say, what can I do to give to the world? Why am I here? And I realized, what are my gifts that I have that were given to me that I gotta go out there and use? Your blessing from source, God, if you believe in, are the gifts that you were given. And what you can do in return for that is to go out there and give that gift to the world. Give that gift to the world. How can you use those talents that you have, that you were blessed with, to go out there and make the world a better place? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. So I asked myself that question. I said, I'm a super big nerd. I've been opening Xboxes since I was a little kid, rearranging the things. And same thing with the internet. I remember I was the #1 lead generator on the same platform that I used to build this website, Online Sales Pro. I was 18 years old. If you look on their SoundCloud, this $1 million company had me at the title of their SoundCloud audio, the recording. This was a call that I hosted at 18. The title is #1 lead generator. #1, I was 18 years old. Just my knowledge of knowing the internet put me that much more ahead. And you might ask yourself, how is that possible? And this is a quick example. Ready? If I told you go knock on 100 doors right now and just tell them about your new cookies that you just made, right? I could go out there and reach 1,000 people before you could reach 100. Knock on 100 doors, because I could just do it in the kitchen here. I could be like, hey guys, I just made these cookies. And I could literally use Facebook and go even deeper and specifically target my zip code. So I can literally go on the block, and everyone that's scrolling on my block will see my video with my brand new cookies, and they'll be able to order them. And I can literally bring them right to their door because I specifically geolocated their zip code. So I know exactly where they live. You could be knocking on doors. I'm gonna hit thousands, multiple thousands of people before you get to your 100th door. So that's why I was able to leverage the internet to go out there and reach more people. So when I got involved with this organization, I remember the first business venture that we got involved in wasn't the most lucrative, didn't give us the most money in return for our efforts. But we had to go out there. When you're an entrepreneur, you're a pioneer. So when you're a pioneer, you gotta sometimes go out there and taste the berries first. And sometimes they're poisonous, but that's just your privilege. You know, it's your duty to go out there first and tell people, yo, this is good. So that's what I'm doing. I went out there. I've been an entrepreneur for 7 years. Alex is on his first decade already. So this is next level. It's such a blessing that I even have, successful friends to the point where I can go out there and share them with you, because we're all doing things that aren't about us. It's not like we just made a movie, we're acting, and all we want you to do is watch it. We built an organization that you can get involved in. You can earn, as much money as you like. For example, in this organization, the past 90 days alone, they've helped over 3,500 people reach an extra $600 a month. Just $600 a month, you might be thinking in your head, 3,000 people did that. That's it, $600 a month. And the last 90 days alone, that's how many people they've helped do that. And those are average people. So if you're here on this video watching this and you're above average, could you imagine how much in the next 90 days you're making per month? $600 per month would literally change most people's lives. And we know that because those stimulus checks only came once, and that's literally did so much for so many people that they wish they got another one the next month. If you might be in your head thinking, yeah, we probably should have got one the next month. But what can you do to make sure you get not only over $1,200 a month, but way more than that every single month? That's a residual income coming straight to you. You already have residual bills. We all do. Our cell phones, just talked about those. You're paying monthly to keep your cell phone bill on. Let's keep your cell phone on. So why don't people pay you monthly for something that you do? You might have nothing to sell. I understand that. And it's really hard to choose what do you sell, because it's like, is this really helping the world? Are my cookies really making the world a better place? Like, why should I get so excited about selling the world this? Why should I be taking their money? This is something where you're giving people intellectual property. Our product is education. And then we got the community coming in there as an added bonus for free. You get me, myself, Alex, Luke Hessler, all these guys, multi-millionaires, successful people to help you for free. All you have to do is get involved with our organization, and that's what you got to do. So I don't want this video to be, too wide for everybody to understand that this video is going to help you get involved. It's going to help you find out the next step, because you probably already seen what you need to see. What's the next step for you here? How is this a tool, Leo? How is this gonna help me? How is this video gonna help me? You might be asking yourself. This is how. This video, this whole website is a system, which is an acronym for Save Yourself Time, Energy, and Money. So that's what you're gonna do. That first site that you went on, the first page literally says, I'm ready to learn more. You click it and it asks you for your information, your name, email, and your phone number. So when you type that information in, this information goes to me. It goes to myself because it's connected to an app that you guys are going to have access to as well. This is a duplicable website. That means that you can have the exact same website that I have, and then it will just have your custom links to it. So if that, for example, we were all Girl Scouts, and every time someone went to our website to buy their cookies, we got paid for it. I can make sure this website has your specific link on it. So when they go in to get the product from you, you're going to get paid for it, even though it looks the exact same as mine. This is the same way franchises work. This is called online franchising. The same way the offline franchises like McDonald's, Jimmy John, that you're used to use. The same exact business model. We're just taking it online. And I already told you, the good example of why the internet's a great place for you to go out there and start your first business, not an offline one, because I know so many people have great ideas. I hear so many people tell me of offline businesses they want to start, which do cost money. They do have, are going to cost you a lot of energy and a lot of time as well. And do you have that energy to go out there and go make those moves? What would you rather have a business that you can do at home, maybe while you're taking care of your kids, or maybe right after you do your homework? You shouldn't have to go and commute to work all the time. Maybe you don't even have a vehicle. What is there for those people to do? I started these businesses when I was 18. I didn't have a vehicle, so I know I could do the same. I literally made 6 figures from the bedroom. No joke. No joke. Because of this business model. And I'm super excited because I know that my goals and dreams are really, really high. So scary. But I know that you can hit any income number you can literally put your mind to, as long as you just consistently do what I'm going to teach you right here, right now. So what you want to do is you want to go to that first page. Like, everyone's going to see your first page is going to be the same as mine, and you're going to there put your real information in on that first page, so that way they can get to the second page. Put your real name, real email, best phone number, and all that stuff, so that way you can get onto this webinar. And I'm going to talk about the webinar in a second. So on the second page of the site, that's where you're going to see, congratulations, you've been officially invited to join our private Facebook group. Luke Hessler and Alex Morton, they've put together, a beautiful system together when, Luke decided to get involved with this business venture. We've already seen Alex have so much success in this business model, literally for 4 years. This exact same thing you're invited to do right now, they've been doing for the past 4 or 5 years already. I'm just now getting involved because I was already involved with something that made me happy. So it wasn't like I was just sitting back waiting to see something, which a lot of people do. I was just happily doing my thing already, but I saw so much success and so many people around the world from any type of demographic. It doesn't matter what skin color, black, white, yellow, brown, doesn't matter. They were able to see the same type of success. And isn't that what everyone's out there protesting about? Isn't that what we're all out here fighting about? Isn't that what we're all posting about? Is to have freedom and to live a fair life for everyone. Everyone deserves it. And I think that's evident. We all believe in that. So this is the way you can do it. So on the second page, you're going to see you've been invited to join our Facebook group. You're going to watch that video. You probably already did because you're watching the one below it as we speak. And you're going to click that button that says join our private invite. Click here for your private invite. So you're going to click that. It's going to take you to a site that looks just like this. And what you're going to do is going to have the same exact video you just watched. But this is an important website because Luke put this one together. That's why I wanted to make sure I intersected these two, so that way you can get our special messenger system. Our special messenger system, literally when you click this, click here for your private invite button, you're gonna start getting private messages on Facebook. So make sure you got a Facebook account. Obviously it's a private Facebook community, so you need a Facebook account. Nowadays, everyone has one of those, and if you don't, it's probably for some reason because, oh, I'm running from my ex, or I've had all these negative people in my life and I just wanted to get away from them. That's cool and all, but now you just exited the entire opportunity for yourself. It's like someone at your school, making you feel away, or just someone you didn't like in your classroom, and you just completely don't go to school anymore because of that person. No one would do that. No one would do that. So the same thing about Facebook. Don't just leave the platform. They have this really awesome thing called a block button. So you can go out there and block people that you don't want to see. Block them from being able to even see your content, which I don't block a lot of people, and I don't recommend starting a block culture or anything like that. But if you need someone to block someone, go out there and do that. But keep your account. This is powerful. If you just build this social media for the next I don't even know how long, because sometimes people see success really fast. But if you just stay consistent, I promise you're going to land exactly where you want to go. So I'm going to show you how. So you click on that button, you're going to get our special messenger system, which everyone gets to utilize the same thing because your website works the same as mine. And that's why it's so duplicable. So you're going to go out there, you're going to click that button. and you're gonna get into our private Facebook group. Now in our private Facebook group, you're gonna find Luke, you're gonna find Alex, you're gonna find there's over 6,000 people in there. We've only been involved, we started this Facebook group less than a month ago, and there's already 6,000 people in here ready and excited for this entire culture to just go wherever they want to go. And guess what? It's a family, so we do see each other, not just on the internet, but we do go to conventions and things like that. We travel all the time. There's so many places we've been, me, myself, Luke, Alex, together as an organization, the Young Pros, where we traveled to, I remember we went on a bus filled with 50 people from Michigan to Phoenix back when I was about 18, 19 years old. And that was incredible. I met so many amazing people, and I had such a life-changing experience. But do you know how powerful that is to we literally rented a bus, filled it with 50 of our like-minded friends, not just friends, like-minded friends, and we were excited to go from Michigan to Phoenix, Arizona. That's how far we went. That's how exciting this group is. That's how exciting life is when you have the right people in your life that are positive. So many people see me in this world sometimes, and they be like, Leo, what are you on, bro? I want some of that. And I'm like, what? I'm on life right now. And that's the crazy thing right now, is that people are so depressed and in such a low vibration because of the entertainment that we're watching and the things that are going on in our lives, that we don't protect our mind so much so. We protect our phones. Everything's got a password. Even sometimes your car, you lock it every time, but you don't protect your mind. You let everything just kind of get inside your mind state and mess up how you feel. Which is the most important thing in the world, is how you feel. That's where everything comes from. And those things, you gotta remember to not let the world get inside of you. It's like a boat. A ship sinks once the water gets inside of it. It doesn't matter how much water is around it, right? So you gotta understand that you gotta have the same exact mentality here. That's the same thing I had here. So I don't want to take too much out of this system, because this is for you to follow the same exact steps. So after you go out there and you watch the second page, you got into the private Facebook group, correct? So now you're in the private Facebook group. What do you do from there? You're going to watch the $500 million webinar. That's what this whole thing's about, the $500 million webinar, where you're going to learn from Alex, from Luke, from a lot of our leaders actually. Super amazing leaders, mentors, educators, friends, family. All these guys are going to teach you the exact model, the exact business. Notice how I haven't said too much about what we're actually doing, because that's not my job. That's not my purpose here right now, especially because I'm just getting involved. How should I know more than the guys that have been doing this for 5 years that have made, let's say, 6 figures a month right now in this business venture? And I plan on doing multiple 6 figures a month. And I'm so excited that you can do the same exact thing. And I built this system so that way, not only I was able to do that amount, but so could you. And you could have that impact, because guess what? The amount of money we make in this world is a direct result of how many people we help. So I wanted to make sure I built this exact website duplicable. So all you needed to do was copy the exact codes. You can type in some codes and get this exact website that I have, and it's gonna have your links on it. So that's what's so exciting. So once you watch that webinar and you find out what we're doing, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, now it's time for me to get involved. And come back to this exact same website. Like I said, if you're on YouTube or watching this on Facebook or somewhere, make sure you get to the site. And if you don't see the site, ask me, say info below in the comments, something like that, and I will get that to you. I promise you, I will get that to you. And this is the cool thing about it. Once you go out there and get involved, I'm gonna show you exactly what to do. There's a specific package of our education that you're gonna wanna get, because we're teaching you, how to use artificial intelligence software to trade your money as you make it, so that way you're not just putting your money in a bank and just letting it sit there, which a lot of people did. Notice how our parents' 401ks that they thought they were gonna get didn't work out the way that they thought it would work out. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for a lot of people that put money in the bank and they thought they were gonna get this much interest on that money. Things happen. So this is how you can use artificial intelligence to literally almost perfect the way that you see the market, how they read the market in trading and things like that. And you might be wondering, Leo, why are you talking about a business right now? Why are you talking about business right now? Because you know over 70% of businesses in the Fortune 500 right now literally started their business during a recession or depression. This is it. Even Robert Kiyosaki says, he said, I do better during a downtime than I do during the good times. And as a business owner. And that's so true, even for myself. Because why? Because people are now waking up to realize like, oh, I need something. So this is about educating yourself, number one. It's not about just getting involved, sending people money, etc. Guess what? You're gonna have intellectual property for the rest of your life. You get involved for 6 months in this organization, even a lifetime, which is what I plan on being involved for a lifetime. But no matter what you choose, you're gonna have this information forever. So we're teaching you how to use software, teaching you how to use automation tools like I use to build Instagrams and all my other social medias and even my YouTube videos to make sure they reach, you know, a specific audience. You can use tools to do that. Same way when you're trading on the foreign exchange market or you're trading your dollars, using your cell phone. Hold on here. Alrighty. So yeah, using your phone, you can literally trade on the markets. So that's how smart our smartphones have become. I remember Alex, he told me one time, he said, Leo, if you have a smartphone and you're not using it to make money, it's a dumb phone. And I laughed so hard when he told me that, but it made so much sense that it literally struck my life, and it changed it from that point on moving forward. I never like to do things on my phone that I don't monetize now, because I realize that not only do we have smartphones, but these are upwards to the thousands of dollars. If you're one of those people that want the cool flip phones that are just now coming out in 2020, those are about $1,200 plus for just the phone. That's without the plan. And I believe that everybody can have that. Because you shouldn't be looking at the price tag when you go shop. You shouldn't be looking at the price of something when you want to eat it at the grocery store. You should be able to eat what your body needs. You should be able to give yourself the tools that you need in life to get where you want to go. You know, because money, my mentor taught me, was used for two things. For one, to make you more comfortable. Two, to extend your own service beyond your own reach. Extend your services beyond your own reach, meaning you can use the money that you make to put into marketing, for example, a commercial, and now you can reach way more people than you could on your own without that funding. So it's important to have that money and use it as a tool, you know, and not, to love people and use money, not use people and love money. You see the difference here? So you're going to learn how to work on the foreign exchange market. I'm new to all of this. I can't even tell you too much about, the foreign exchange industry right now. I can only tell you about what I know, which is this network marketing, social media marketing, sales. These things I've been involved in, marketing, these things I've been involved in, it's changed my life for the past 7 years already. It's gonna be literally the rest of my life. So that's what it's all about, is you learning, same way I'm learning. But guess what? That means you can still get out there and tell people, yo, I'm excited, I'm getting involved with this, you guys gotta get in. Because why would you wait until you're already where you wanna go to start telling people, yo, this is where I'm going? This just sounds so silly, ridiculous. So we got 100+ live trading mentors in here to teach you those things. They're gonna teach you mindset as well. We got Bob Proctor himself. I got his books over there. I would literally run over there, but I don't wanna waste your time running over there right now. But I love the things that Bob teaches us about your mindset. It literally will change you as a person. So you're getting involved in this community, this global community, to grow together and to make the world a better place. So there are some packages that we get, that we have for these education packages, but I'm gonna tell you the one that you wanna go out there and get, because I'm not here to tell you, go get the most expensive one. I'm gonna show you how to get the cheapest one and make the most moves. So I'm gonna come back. No, you know what? I'm gonna literally do it right here, right now with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this link, and I'm gonna show you exactly what you wanna do. Exactly what you wanna do. So After you've seen the $500 million webinar, that's when you're gonna go out there and do this. Please do not try to get involved if you haven't attended the webinar. Because you put your information on the first page of this website, I can reach out to you and make sure that you get on the webinars. But if you get into this private Facebook group like you're supposed to be doing by clicking the first button above this video on the website, then you should see when the the webinars are starting every day anyways. There's a specific schedule, and I can't even tell you the schedule right now because this video is going to live on forever, and that schedule is going to do what? Change sometimes. So I'm not going to tell you exactly when they are, but if you have your information on here, through my app, I can reach you. Same way through your app, you're going to be able to reach other people and help them get involved as well. And this is super simple, where you could do this, live your own life, live the digital nomad lifestyle, which a lot of people online understand that that's where you have, be and do whatever you want, and you're able to make money because of the laptop lifestyle. They say the laptop lifestyle has now become the smartphone lifestyle as well, because you can literally go anywhere in the world, be on a beach, say, hey everyone, I'm so happy to be on this beach right now. If you want to know how I live a life like this and how it looks like I never am at work and how I'm still able to make a substantial amount of money and have and be and do whatever I want, then just go to the website you see in the comments or type info below, and I'll go out there and message you the website, and you can literally live and have the exact same information that I have, and I'll even help you get involved so you can start to build towards that dream lifestyle that you have. So that's how you can use your phone in anything you could be doing. You could literally do a TikTok video and at the end of it say, hey guys, check out my website, and teaching people how to get involved in the community that helped me achieve financial freedom and have, be, and do all the things that I wanted to do. I never thought it was possible, and you probably won't either just listening to it, so check out the video at the end of this TikTok. Boom, it's literally that simple. It's literally that simple, guys. So I'm excited for this. I wanted to make sure that everyone understood that anyone can do this. This is global already. Over 200 countries, I believe. Over 100 countries, they're offering their services, it says right here on the site. But I believe it's more than that. But guess what? I promise you, if you're watching this video, we're probably in your country. We're working in your area. You can get involved. So I'm gonna go out there and open this site for y'all. You're gonna go ahead and scroll down, because when the button's gonna be right below this video, by the way, for you to go ahead and get started. But like I said, until you watch the webinar so you know what the heck it is, don't go out there and do it. But this is how you get positioned. In this industry, timing is the most important thing. In real estate, they say location, location, location. In business, especially this type of opportunity, it's timing. Because if you get in now and you're the first to get your chunk of the pie, let's say the pie is $500,000 a month of worth of pie, and you get to choose how big of a slice you get. But if you let everyone else get their slices, there's only this much left for you. So you gotta go position yourself in this opportunity as soon as possible. And what do you have to wait on? What are you waiting for? Don't wait for things to be perfect before you get involved in something, or you literally never do it. And look at your own life. Look at my life, for example. Look at everyone right now. With the things that we put off, we tend to never get to. So don't let this be one of those things that you put off. This is about your life. You should be prioritizing your life so much so that you're willing to throw things out of your life to make room for this. Because that's how you gotta be. So go out there and put your information in, on like you see here. You're gonna make sure you choose customer, like you see here, and you're gonna go out there and choose a username, like it says here. That's gonna be used to log in on the website. So make sure you pick a good one, a professional, if you will. Choose a password between 5 and 16 characters, which it says here. Now this is the part where you're gonna go and get involved and get your education. There's all these different packages you see with different education platforms and products inside, but I'm gonna show you which one you need. All you need to do is get the cheapest one. You see it goes to $324.94 one. There's a $234 one right here, and this is the one you want to get, the Platinum Starter Pack. So all you do is you click Platinum Starter Pack, which is gonna make your initial payment only less than $250. I got shoes that cost more than $250. Our clothing line goes for $497 a piece, and a lot of people buy it all the time. And you got to understand that like an Xbox these days costs X amount of dollars. I know they got new systems, the new PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox console coming out in November of 2020. So a lot of people are going to put their money into those things. Why would you put your money into those things, even a car, for example, before you get something that can give you time freedom, money freedom, and happiness for the rest of your life? I don't know. It's silly. I don't know if there's a right answer to that question. You probably shouldn't. Is the answer to that. You probably should get involved in something that you can get involved with the community. I promise you, Luke told me 90 days from now, you get involved right now. I'm not talking about if you wait and get started and then 90 days after that. We don't know what the future's gonna hold because everyone's gonna get started. You see how amazing this video is. I'm doing a good job of explaining the value of this thing. So who knows what's gonna be in the future, but right now you get involved. When you're seeing this video, one of the first people to see it, 90 days from now, your life's gonna be completely different. And then I could show you guys like Alex's and Luke's Instagram, and I'll probably just have it scrolling really quick, just so you can see just an example, and I might be even have mine, but I'm moving forward. You know, you guys might be happy to see some of the things that I have as well. A lot of people are excited to have the record label, the clothing line. I'm a music artist on all the major platforms, but I have so far to go. I wanna build a university, Kalo Courses University, so that way we can get more education out there to the people that really need it, but the right education. Who out there went to school and realized like, wait, did we not really learn how to make money? We spent all this money and we don't really have a solid plan on how to get that money back and pay it back to this college. Unless you get the degree, right? But even our president just put out a new bill, signed a new bill, passed it, that says that they are now prioritizing skill over degrees. That you have to now prioritize skill over degrees in federal jobs. He signed that. That's our president in the US did that. So that's just an example of our systems moving so fast and things changing that some of the things that you followed, some of those plans, they're no longer here. They're no longer valid. So get some skills. That's what this platform is gonna do. That's what these products are gonna do. Get yourself this Platinum Starter Pack for $234. It gives you the harmonic scanner, which is like the most important thing. You're gonna learn in our private Facebook group exactly what to do. It's literally like copy and paste. So you don't need to know, you don't need to be a rocket scientist or really smart at all. All you have to do is just stay plugged in and follow exactly what we tell you to do, like I'm doing right now. Get the $234.95 one. That's gonna be your initial payment as you see here. If you want to take care of the cost of anything like that for a year, feel free to do so. I'm not here to tell you don't spend that much money here, but I'm telling you the easiest and the best way to go out there and do it. And if you could save money and put it into marketing, for example, like to just tell people, hey, this is what we're doing, to share your website once you get your website started right after this, you need to share your website. So if you have, this X amount of money, just go out there and get started with the smallest package and use the rest for marketing. Ask me, how can I do this? How can I utilize this extra money you helped me save, Leo, to make sure that I get this word out? Really easy. I'm actually teaching you that in the Facebook group as well. So I'm super excited for y'all to get involved. So your initial payment is gonna be $234, less than $250. You're gonna scroll down a little past that, and then it's gonna ask you, now choose your monthly plan. Now you might go here and go, oh, see monthly plans. Not everybody has a monthly plan. If you do your due diligence, your obligation in this platform, in this community, in this entire organization, to just share the plan with people. Like if you had, the cure to cancer, the cure to COVID, right? And it was just your job to share it, and you got 3 people on it, you get it for free. No monthly payments, period. That's how this works. That's exactly how this works. You tell 3 people about this, they get involved, do the exact same steps you did, just 3. Free. Every month is gonna be paid for. So you shouldn't be looking at the monthly payment and think it's even coming out at all, because you're gonna make sure you share this with 3 people. Just put a video out, Omnipresence. Don't try and knock on doors. If you can use the internet, you're posting on it every single day. I can guarantee that you're on it at least every day. You might not post because but to be honest, what are you posting about if you don't have a website like this to promote? So Go look at this monthly payment. Make sure you click the elite, the platinum monthly one. It says $174.95. Look at that. It's way cheaper than the $250 from before. But guess what? You're not even paying this. It's literally just gonna go over every single month. You're not paying anything because you're gonna make sure you get your 3. So there you go. You got your monthly payment one. You go out there and click that one. And then it's just going to be making sure that you stay qualified in this business. It's going to make sure that your franchise stays running, because if you don't have that at least checked, then you're not going to be able to generate income to be able to access your products every month. You're literally going to have them for that first month. It's like paying for Netflix or Amazon Prime for only the first month. Typically, you pay for it every single month. In this, you're just going to make sure you check the monthly payment, and it's gonna actually come free. How cool would that be if Netflix worked like that? How cool would that be if, Spotify worked like that? Or Apple Music, for example. When you get you share your link with 3 people, your personal one, then you get Netflix for free, or you get Spotify or Apple Music for free. How cool would that be? That would be incredible, but those business models don't work like that. Maybe in the future those things will change, but that's about this and how amazing this is. And that's why it's so valuable, because you can get this for free if you just do the due diligence of sharing it with 3 people, right? Like, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just sharing the plan with y'all. I'm just doing it in my own way, and you can do it in your own way as well, because I'm basically doing all the heavy lifting here on the website. So you don't have to say much at all, to be honest. That's the only reason I'm here saying so much, is because this is literally the last step for most people before they get involved. They don't need to ask too many questions, because in the webinar you can get your questions answered. You can also contact us right after that. You can contact me myself, because I'm in the private Facebook group. So is Luke, Alex, all these other leaders in there that'll help you answer your questions, where you don't have to be an expert at all to make a professional amount of money, to see professional results out of this. You just got to share your link. So that's the most important part. Get people in the private Facebook group, and then it's all going to come right back to you. So go out there and, choose your payment. Right there, right after that, they got different payment types. You'll see all these right here. If you're paying with a debit card, make sure you go out there and choose the credit card one. You see what I'm saying? And look, you scroll down, put in your information here, all the correct information. You make sure you check these boxes here. And it's, and after that, you go ahead and you click join now. Now you're gonna see my name at the bottom of the site. I'm just using the site for an example, but once you go out there and you see my name there or whoever's, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you're gonna make sure you get back to whoever invited you. It doesn't matter who it is, because you're gonna get the exact same opportunity no matter what. But it's important that you get back to that person, because they're the reason why you know about this thing. So make sure you go back to them, do yourself and their self, the best you guys can do. Make sure you go out there and show love back to them, and get involved through the person who got you involved in this. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of times people will be like, I want to work directly with Leo. You still can work directly with me. Just get involved through our organization. I'm going to help you out. If you see me on the website, you see this link, you see the same system, they're involved in the organization. We're all here together. We're working on this thing together. So I just want to make sure I said that. After you do these things, I'm in the private Facebook group. Message me, be like, or go out there and post. Be like, I just got involved. Thank you so much, such and such, for inviting me into this. This is why I got involved. You'll see there's a pinned post in our private Facebook group that actually tells you kind of the starter post that you should make, just so we can kind of say hey to you, welcome you into our community. That's how cool and how active this community is. We really do make that important, that you tell us a little bit, like, why did you come here? How did you find out about it? What are your goals? What do you want to do? Why'd you get involved here? What kind of change do you want to see in your life? Those type of things. We want to know about it, because we're here to help you achieve it. We don't just want to collect money or dollars here. We really want to bring life change in our friends and family, because we want to make the world a better place. Because we all live in the same home. It's called Earth. So we got to make sure we care about it. So thank you so much for being here. I believe that was everything I wanted to tell y'all today. And just remember, there's so many more videos you're gonna see from me, but they're all gonna lead back to this website. The same thing for you. So if you see me make an Instagram post and it says click the link in my bio, guess what link I'm talking about? This one. Same thing for you. When you make a video and you say, hey, go make sure you guys check out the link in my bio, or make sure you comment info below. Let me tell you something, one little secret before you go. This is for those that stuck around. I'm gonna give you one golden nugget. So golden. So when you make a post on social media, this is called attraction marketing, right? It's called attraction marketing. So when you do a video or a post, written, video, picture, you name it, make sure you say in your post, you have a call to action. It could be on the picture, it could be in the video, it could be literally on the words right above the video. You know how they let you type words or write a description on most of the platforms. Make sure you say, comment blank. It could be put 3 fire emojis in the comments below and I'll send you more information. Don't just give it out. Don't just give it out, because this is exclusive. This is a private invite only opportunity. So use it as that, and because that is leverage within itself. You want to go to a private party more than you want to go to a public one, because it's exclusive. You want the private iPhone that no one has more than you want the one that everybody has, because it's exclusive. You want the phone that flips upside down. You know what I'm saying? It's exclusive. So keep this thing exclusive, and that's what's gonna keep it growing. And guess what? It's also gonna work positively with the social media algorithms. You might be wondering, what the heck is an algorithm, Leo? Algorithms are the way that social media determines who they're gonna show your post to. So that's the difference between making a post that gets no likes, no visibility at all, no engagement, and one that goes viral and you see all the likes and the comments and all that visibility and all the views on those. It's because algorithms are what these social medias go by. These social media platforms go by. So I'm gonna teach you how to literally beat any algorithm by getting more engagement, simply by having a call to action to say, hey, comment info below in this video and I'll go out there and send you more information, or comment fire emojis below and I'll send you more information on how I got here, you know, or hey guys, testing out the car of my dreams right now. I'm looking at a few of them. I've been working really hard on this platform with this organization. I wouldn't be here without them. I remember when I couldn't do things like this. If you want to know more about the organization I'm talking about and how you can get involved, go out there and comment info in the comments below, and I'll make sure I reach out to you as soon as I can, most likely today, and get you that information so that you can get involved and have them live the life of your dreams as well. So that's all you need to do. You need to have a call to action on your post, on Instagram, Facebook, you name it, LinkedIn, especially TikTok. That's another thing. I'm just going to throw this in there. Make sure you actually look at that platform. It's kind of like being the first on YouTube. Could you imagine if you were the first on YouTube, if you could go back in the day and do that? You have that opportunity right now, because if you're watching this in 2020, TikTok's still new. It used to be Musical.ly, and people are literally achieving massive visibility on there. So like I said, the point of this is the only thing you have to do really is get the word out and follow the education, learn at your own pace with the products. Obviously, you're gonna be able to stay plugged in through our private Facebook group, but we're not gonna push you and say, oh, you gotta be here, you gotta go faster or hustle, because you can make money in multiple different things. You can make money with our product. Our product teaches you how to turn your X into Y. And so you don't even need to focus on only promoting, but make sure you do your due diligence. If you do want to see a huge amount of success very fast without even knowing anything about trading, all you do is go and continue to share this with the right people while you're still learning. Earn while you learn. That's actually possible here. So go out there and do it. Share it with people. Use this added tip I just gave you guys. Remember, that's called attraction marketing. And what that's doing is attracting more people to you, because you're using those call to actions to get more people to engage on your posts. And once Facebook, social, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, once they see all that engagement, because people are commenting on your post because you told them to, they're going to show your post to more people, because the social media platform is going to be like, oh, this is a cool post, let's show this to more people, because their job is to keep you on the platform for as long as possible. So they don't want to keep showing you lame posts. They want to show you the good ones that go viral, that get a lot of engagement, because they want to keep you on these platforms as long as possible. So knowing that these platforms are working like this, don't you probably want to figure out how to utilize these as a business model? because they're literally trying to get everyone to be sucked and addicted to these platforms, you probably shouldn't be on these platforms if you don't know how to make money with it. So that should be your first priority. So love everybody for being here, for staying here for this long on this video. I'm so excited for you all, to be involved. I'm so excited to meet you all. And you can be and do anything you put your mind to. This is Leo Smith-Butler III signing out. Take care, everyone.